Yeah. So good morning, all of you. Govind, Mohini, Raju, Sai Prasad, Sham. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. So before starting the session, let us fix our agenda. What exactly we're gonna be discussing for today? Let us fix our agenda, guys, please. So today we're gonna be discussing about what is AWS. And yesterday we have discussed about what exactly DevOps we are understands very clearly. We are understand very clearly in the last session, guys, please. So today we are more focused on AWS. What is in exactly AWS? And by end of the session, we can able to come to know what is the major relation between DevOps versus AWS. DevOps versus AWS, please. Clear. So this is what exactly our agenda for today's session. But so what we have discussed in the last session, please be revised within 4 to 5 minutes. Then we will be move forwarding into the today's session, guys. Please. Okay. So let us start with what is DevOps tools and what is in exactly AWS. We're going to be discussing for today's session. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So before starting, in the last session, we have discussed three questions. What, these are all the questions. What is an application? What is an application? What is a server? What is SDLC? So these three questions we have discussed in the beginning of the last session. Okay. So let us repeat again. So what is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. We call as what? Application. That application we're gonna be placed on server. Once if it is placed on, once if it is placed on server side, and we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Okay, got it very clearly, all of you. Okay, so I'll repeat again. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're going to be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like a Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show. Clear. Okay, but what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. By using this SDLC, by using by using by using this SDLC, by using this SDLC process, we can able to produce a working software and we can able to do it business in internet. Okay. In SDLC, which are all the stages we have, guys, please? Analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these are all the stages, by following these are all the stages, By following these are all the stages, we can able to implement working software. So what exactly, how exactly, guys, please? First will be analysis, design, then implementation, testing, then deploy, then maintenance. We're gonna be implementing a working software. Once if it is an implement and we can able to access over internet like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But if you are a software engineer, if you are a software engineer, what exactly, guys, please? If you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of our SDLC process. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. Clear. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be, guys, please? Let us understand. If you are a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation? The combination of software development plus operation, we call as what DevOps. We call as what DevOps. So is DevOps is a technology? No, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process. While implementing this an automated process, we are following some set of rules and methodologies. So, for example, let's say, so whatever the lines of code written by developer, we are going to be making working software. We're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality, with low cost is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. But as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. So, what is an exactly complex pipeline? The complex pipeline is nothing but what exactly? Our SDLC process. Our software development lifecycle is a complex pipeline. Sir, why we are calling complex pipeline? Because of it is a manual process from analysis to design, from analysis to design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, so if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. It will take a long time. It will take a long time. It will take 1 second. It will take long time. For identification, it will take long time. For resolving issues, it will take long time. So that is the reason. So we are gonna be replacing with complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But in this complex pipeline, in this complex pipeline, so for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue, it will take long time. That means the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased, and moreover, the customer is not satisfied. Understood. That is the reason we are shifting into the transparent pipeline. So in transparent pipeline, everything is transparent, everything is unautomated. Everything is transparent, everything is automated. Everything is transparent, everything is automated. Everything is transparent, everything is automated. Got it very clear. So due to this in automation, even though if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, we can able to identify as soon as possible, and we can able to rectify the problem, and we can able to deliver as soon as possible. That means what exactly? Cost is reduced, the quality will be increased, and moreover, the customer is also going to be satisfied. So that is the reason. So we are gonna be replacing with complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. So that actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, so integration and testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. DevOps, a transparent pipeline. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, what exactly are roles and responsibilities? Are we part of planning? No. No, we are not part of planning. Are we part of coding? Yes, but we're not writing any coding. Writing is responsible by the developer, not by you. Writing is responsible by the developer, not by you. Once if it is written, those lines of code we're gonna be maintained. Once if it is maintained, all developer lines of code, all are developer lines of code, it's gonna be integrating continuously integrating. Once if it is an integrate, we're gonna be and execute test cases which is written by testers, making working software and continuous delivery into the release. Once if it is release, from release we're gonna be placing our applications on hundreds of servers. We calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, then we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. Got it. And how exactly it is working on monitoring and operation. This entire process, which you are calling as what? DevOps transparent pipeline. But how exactly we can able to implement this DevOps transparent pipeline? By helping of tool stack. Which are all the tools we are gonna be learning as please? We are gonna be learning Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, Logstacks, Kibana, and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are gonna be learning for implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. These are all the tools we are gonna be learning for transparent pipeline. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required infrastructure. We required a infrastructure. Tell me, sir, what is an exactly infrastructure? Anybody? Yeah, first of all, let me know what is an application. I think we have discussed already, am I right? What is an exactly application? The working software which is written any programming language. The working software which is written any programming language, we call as what? Application, am I right? So application is simply which you calling as what? Website. Application is nothing but what exactly? Website, please. Like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But for maintaining this application, for deploying this application, we required we required infrastructure. Sir, what is infrastructure? It's okay, Raju. Yeah, you can practice Mac or Windows. Raju Kumar, you can go for it. Okay. So what is infrastructure? What is an exact infrastructure? Infrastructure is nothing but what exactly? So, for example, let's say, so to conduct this DevOps class, what kind of infrastructure is required? So, laptop is required, internet connection is required, Zoom meeting is required, and table, chairs, lights, fans. So, AC, these are all infrastructure is required to conduct this DevOps class. Am I right? But the same way, for deploying this Flipkart kind of application, to maintain this Flipkart kind of applications, what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, it's required servers are required, network is required, storage is required, and database is required. So these are all major infrastructure is required. And so many, but these are all the major. So by helping of this infrastructure, we can able to deploy, we can able to maintain our applications very easily. But question is, sir, how many ways we can able to get this infrastructure? How many ways to get infra? So we can able to get this infrastructure either from physical environment or from virtual environment or from cloud or from cloud environment. Got it very clearly. So physically means what? So laptop, whatever maybe you are using physically, which in front of you, like a servers also. Virtual machines, so that the next generation will be EXS servers. So VMware kind of thing. Okay. So these are all next generation. Then, so cloud. But what is a cloud? What is an exactly cloud? To specifically, what is a cloud computing? Okay. So before understanding what is a cloud computing, so let me know. So what is a data center? Data center. You know very well. You people come to know what is a data center. The huge computing power we are keeping in big room in a rack wise we calling as a data center, maybe CPUs, GPUs, use network storage, a lot of thing and missions and a lot of things. So why what not, whatever the required for computing, everything is make it ready on our big room in a rack wise we calling as a data center. So we can deploy lot of application, lot of whatever maybe. Okay, fine. So on top of this, how we are going to be working, that is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. Cloud computing, let me give a definition kind of thing, please listen very carefully. What is a cloud computing? What is a cloud computing? If we can access the remote place resources over internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. Cloud computing. So what we have discussed, let us understand what is a cloud computing. So you know very well what is a data center. The huge computing power keeping in a rack wise in a we calling as a data center. So in these data centers we have a huge computing power. From this data center, the remote placed resources such as servers, network, storage, a database, whatever may be, if we can access, if we can able to control, if we can able to control our internet from a laptop is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything, we are not maintaining anything. Just we are gonna be get a rental based infrastructure based on usage. We're gonna be pay rent. It is simple like your rental car. Instead of buying, a new car, just book a Ola or Uber car, and whatever the purpose we can able to resolve, and whatever tariff we need to pay it. It is like a subscription model. It is a pay as a go model. Got it very clearly. So pay as a go model. But which clouds are offering this cloud? Any cloud, same. Any cloud, either AWS or Azure, Google, or any cloud. Any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not getting servers, we are not maintaining any server. Based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. But which cloud? We're going to be learning AWS, Amazon Web Services. By using Amazon Web Services, whatever infrastructure is required for deploying our application by using DevOps, we can able to get it. On top of infrastructure, we can able to place our websites with an automatically with help of our DevOps process. Clear. But in AWS, totally how many models we are going to be learning? So VPC model, EC2 model, RDS model, S3 model. So I'm talking about these are all the models, not services. Under each and every model, we're going to be discussing about n number of services. Totally, it is around 45 plus services we are going to be learning. Okay, which are all the services we are going to be covered. Don't worry, by end of the session, I will give a course content. You can able to go through that. Okay, fine. So what is a VPC? VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. S3 is nothing but a storage. So let it be write down here. So server is equal to EC2. Network is equal to VPC. Storage is nothing but S3 bucket. Database is nothing but a RDS. So whatever infrastructure is required, we can able to get it from cloud. Got it very clearly, all of you? But let us understand what is a VPC, what is EC2, what is RDS, what is S3 bucket. Let us understand one by one. One by one. First, let us talk about VPC. Let us talk about VPC. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud. We calling as what? VPC. Means a private network. See, look at here. A private kind of network. In our office, we have the computers are connected with each other in internet cables, am I right? That we are calling as a private network. The same kind of private network, if we can able to access over internet in virtual form, is nothing but what exactly VPC is nothing but a VPC, virtual private cloud. By helping of VPC, we can able to create n number of networks. So by creating AWS account, how exactly creating Facebook account, Amazon, Book My Show, the same way we can able to create AWS account also. Once if it is successfully create AWS account, and we can able to create a network. N number of this is your network, this is my network, this is my friend's network. Each and every network is an isolated area. It is a fully secured, fully controlled. So once if it is create your network, it is fully controlled, fully operated by, so no one can access, no one can able to enter this place. And we can able to create servers, we can able to create databases, and we can able to deploy our application on top of it, and we can able to access over internet. Got it very clearly. What is exactly VPC? What is a VPC? A virtual private cloud, that is your private section of AWS, where we can able to place AWS resources, and who can allow, who can't be allowed, we're going to be writing a rules and regulation is nothing but what exactly VPC. But what about EC2? EC2 is nothing but a elastic cloud compute. Elastic cloud compute. By helping of EC2, we can able to get a computing power, a scalable computing power. Our internet in elastic form is nothing but what exactly? EC2. 1E, 2 Cs. That's what EC2. EC2. 1 second, please. Yeah. Let us continue. So by helping of EC2, by helping of elastic compute cloud, and we can able to get a servers. Server is just like a laptop, which are all the components available in your laptop. The same components we are going to be using in server also, like CPU, operating system, hardware, RAM, firewall, security group. These are all the resources we are going to be using in your server also. But your laptop is just for home purpose, like browsing, practicing DevOps, development, whatever may be. But server is not like that. Server is for deploying our application. Please make it as Flipkart application, or like any kind of application we can able to place. Fine. But let us understand with an example. For example, let's say I want to deploy a Netflix kind of application. Netflix kind of application. So what is the required first thing is what exactly? What we need to do, please. First, we need to create a network. 100%. First, we need to create a network. Then we're gonna be creating a server. On top of the server, we're gonna be placed, we're gonna be placed our Netflix kind of application. Once if it is placed our Netflix kind of application, and we're gonna be an access our internet. Our internet. How I'm accessing like this. But my question is, sir, we deployed application. Very good. We're accessing our internet. Very good. But what about this customer information, login information, where exactly we can able to store? We can able to store this information in RDS, relational database services. By helping of RDS, relational database services, we can able to place our customer information in our MySQL Oracle databases in a rows and columns. By using RDS, we can able to get any kind of database like Oracle, like anything else, please. So by using network, by using VPC, we can able to create network. By using EC2, we can able to get a servers. By using RDS, we can able to get a database. But my question is, why we are using Netflix? What are the major agenda for Netflix? Netflix is for what exactly? For deploying our applications. Sorry, deploying videos, like a larger kind of videos, like Netflix, in a Netflix, like a Disney kind of movies, and a Blu-ray kind of movies, larger length of videos. So we can able to watch it. So can able to handle a 6 GB or 9 GB or 10 GB of file in a database? No. That is the reason. That is the reason we are gonna be using an external storage called simple storage services. By helping of simple storage services, we can able to create external storage, and we can able to download, we can able to upload. So at any point of time over internet, from any device is nothing but what exactly S3 bucket. S3 bucket is an online storage. It is just like a Google Drive. How we are using this Google Drive, the same way we can able to use our S3 bucket also. The best example is PPT presentation. This PPT presentation itself we are gonna be. This PPT presentation itself we are gonna be accessing from Drive. Accessing from Drive. Clear. So for deploying our application, which are all the components is required. We can able to get it from cloud, either network, server, database, storage. On top of this infrastructure, we can able to place our Flipkart kind of applications or Netflix kind of application, Prime Video kind of applications, or anything else, please. But how exactly? Manually we deploying? No, we required an automated process. That an automated process, which we are gonna be, which we are gonna be DevOps process. By using DevOps process, whatever the lines of code is written by developer by using Java, .NET, Python, we are gonna be making working software. We're gonna be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with the high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what exactly our DevOps process. While implementing this DevOps process, whatever infrastructure is required, either server or network or storage database, we can able to get it from cloud, either maybe AWS or Azure or a Google. But in this course, we are gonna be getting infrastructure from AWS. Okay, by using DevOps, we can able to implement an automated process. That automated process we can able to implement on AWS infrastructure. So that is a majorly we are calling DevOps with AWS. Okay. So I hope you people are understands very clearly what is DevOps, what is AWS, and which are all the tools we are going to be learning, which are all the models we're going to be learning. We are understanding the PPT. Got it. Up to this point, do you have any questions, please? Any questions before move forward? Yes, please. So this is what exactly our DevOps content. So if you want anybody want detailed content about DevOps with AWS, please look at this document. Okay, you can able to see complete information about. So which are all the tools under each and every tool, which are all the services, which are all the components. For example, Git, Maven for Jenkins, for Terraform, for Ansible, for containerization, for monitoring, which are all the components we are gonna be learning. I can't be name it, I can't be listed. I don't want to waste your time. That's what I prepare a document. I will share with you. Please be go through that. In AWS, which are all the services? So in EC2, which are all in VPC, in S3 and IAM, for RDS, for EC2, for VPC, for IAM, for database, for DynamoDB, which are all the things will be covered. Please be go through this. Okay. And moreover, how to create AWS account also here I provided. Please be go through this and let it be. Please be try to create in each and every student AWS account also. And how to install Git Bash in your laptop, that also provided with you. Okay, I'm gonna be share this information in the chat box. So please, 1 second. I will share this link. 1 second. Huh? I will share this link in the chat box. Please be open and try to get the access. If you double click on it, automatically it will be open like this. Please open, and you can able to list down these documents. You can able to what is the course overview, DevOps content, AWS content, and how to create AWS account, how to install Git Bash. Please be go through this. I already share with you. Please be get it in the chat box, all of you. Yeah. So up to this point, any questions, please? Do you have any questions about regarding DevOps, regarding AWS, what we have covered, what we have discussed? Okay, great.
Sir, one doubt. Okay, so
Great.
RDS is
RDS,
one layer of the database, right? Let's say
database. Yes,
Oracle or Postgres,
yes.
any database.
Anything. Yes.
Yeah. So how this would be layered? So generally, many uh, authentications and many things would be there, and a few things works with Postgres, but a few doesn't work with the RDS. Okay, so what is how it would be? Could you please, in a brief one line, could you please explain?
Can I come again? Question. Postgres SQL.
So let's say we have Elasticsearch, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it is not a RDS, but I'm just taking an example. So
Hmm.
Elasticsearch, on top of it, we have a
Hmm.
what is this? For
Hmm.
AWS, we have this OpenSearch,
Hmm.
right? So, few things. So let's, however, Elasticsearch works, right? It is 90% it works as a Elasticsearch, but on top of it, it has its own features for OpenSearch. So
Hmm.
the same way, is it the same for RDS, or is there any other capabilities for RDS apart
No,
from?
no. It is as simple as a normal database service works. Same way here also. No additional end. So physically, for without cloud, if you are installing MySQL server, if you install Oracle server, how exact the feature? Same thing we can able to get it. But additionally, so that administration work, maybe backup on restore, these are all the kind of inbuilt. So we not worry about it. Okay. As an administrator, we are very easy to handle those kind of replications, like backup and kind of thing, duplicating multiple zones, so data handling, high availability. So these are all benefits which we can able to get it, which we can't able to get offline. Okay, that is a major advantages. And one more thing, so related to the handling and maintenance I'm talking, but handling of data, so a lot of on layer we can able to, for example, radish which we are gonna be implementing on top of it, like so a lot of we can able to provide edge location also data. So a lot of features we have. It is not a traditional normal databases. On top of we can able to get a lot of features also. So based on the environment, if you are in a production environment, what kind of setup? If you are in a testing environment, what kind of setup? What are the dependents? If the features will be increased, then cost also increased. Got it?
Okay, understood.
Yeah, in a one line. But we if we discuss, it will take 1 to 2 hours. And
Yeah, fine.
okay,
Understood. Thank
yeah,
you.
fine. But lot of layers we have. Okay, it is maybe handling of maintenance is different, handling of data is different. But all AWS give a solution. Okay, fine. Let us continue. So up to this point, what we have discussed, we have discussed about What is AWS? We understand. What is DevOps? What is the major relation between these two? So DevOps we can implement in physical environment. AWS, DevOps we can implement in virtual environment. DevOps we can implement cloud. That too may be Azure or Google, any cloud. But apart from all, we are gonna be implementing AWS. Okay. But why AWS? Because of it is more than 65%, 60 to 65% market is occupying AWS. The first cloud provider is AWS. First cloud provider itself AWS. Next is Azure. Next Google. Okay. But one cloud is perfect. Okay. I'm recommend to all the students. Okay. So if you perfect one cloud, easily we can able to upgrading into the next cloud also. Very easy because of the concept is same. The use case is same. The service is same, but naming convention different, service is different, costing is different. Cloud to cloud. Okay. Fine. Anyway, let us focus on AWS in this course. Fine. Let it be continued. So what we have discussed up to this point, theoretical, but here onwards, we're going to be discussing about practical. Means what have decided, what we have discussed. I want to make it, I want to show as a practical. What is an exactly cloud computing? Anybody help me? What is an exactly cloud computing? The remote placed resources. The remote placed resources. If we can access over internet is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. I'll repeat this point. The remote placed resources, either server, network, or storage, database, if we can access, if we can access or a control over internet from your laptop is nothing but what exactly cloud computing. That is an exactly which we are going to be an experience practical in front of you. But for this, we should understand, we should be great. Here is the four documents. So here is what are the first document? Course overview. Second document DevOps content. Third document is AWS content. So fourth one is what exactly? AWS account creation. Fifth one is installing it bash. Please be focus these two, 4 and 6. I think so. Fifth is not there. Okay, I deleted. Okay, let us go for fourth document. If it is open, fourth document. So here is look at here. So what are the first step, guys, please? So please be search for Google AWS console and please be click on very fastly. Once if it is click on very fastly, click on create AWS account. Once if it is click on create AWS account, please provide your email address, password, confirm password, account name, account name, and fill your personal data. Not go for provisional, go for personal. It is for your individual account. It is for your practice as a student. Okay, it is not official. It is not using your company also. Full name, phone number, country, address, city, state, postal. These are all links required. And let us go for your debit card detail. Don't go for with credit card. I'm not recommend credit card. Please be use only debit card from any other country. Okay, fine. So please provide your card details and you will get to know OTP just for verification. Don't worry. It much affect only for verification. 2 rupees will be deducted in your account. The 2 rupees also will revert back to your account. And verify your phone number based on country. Please be verify your phone number. By choosing a basic plan, your account will be activated within 24 hours. Don't go for developer plan, don't go for business plan. Once if it is chosen basic plan, your account will be activated within 24 hours. Then we can able to log in like your Gmail, Facebook, whatever maybe. Provide your credentials, username, password, then you will be landing into this page. Once if it is landing into this page, we can able to create resources like S3 bucket, like VPC, RDS, instance, any kind of service which we can able to. Any kind of Got it very clearly. Okay. So let us be try to do that. So please, I'm recommend each and every student. So please be create by today itself. I already shared the document in the chat box. Please be try to create AWS account. Once if it is successfully create AWS account, then how exactly we can able to log in, guys, please. So please type it AWS console. Click on very first link. In very first link, here is the two options, either in sign in, either in sign in or create account. Okay, if you don't have, please be click on create account. If you're already created, please be click on create. Please be click on sign in to the console. Once if it is click on sign in, it will be navigating into this place. Oh, it is already logged in. Click on click on sign in one more time. Once if it is successfully sign in, provide your provide your account ID, IM user, password. It is a normal user. But if you are a super user, if you are administrator, okay, but please use this option. Click on sign in with root user. What is the difference between IM user and super administrator user? We'll discuss later. Okay. Please blindly go for root user. Make sure whether you are login with what root user, don't go for with IM. Please go for it only root. Whatever the username, please be provide. And whatever the password which you provided, which you created, please be use the password and let it be sign in. Once if it is successfully sign in, okay, so it's gonna be asking MFA code, my case, but in your case, simply skip it. You don't not required to provide your MFA code. Please be provide only skip only. Simply skip in your side, but it is already linked with my mobile, which is app name called Google Authenticator. I am opening whatever the code displaying in mobile. I'm typing here. Okay. In your case, simply skip it. Not required this process. So once if it is successfully done, you will be landing into this page. We can able to we will be landing into this page. And by using this, any one service, either EC2, IAM, S3, FS, Route 53, VPC, or anything, okay, you can able to find here, or else you can search from here. For example, let's say I want to create a network. I can able to create. Let us go for dashboard. We're gonna be learning. These are all the services under this dashboard. These are all the services we have to learn. All the options. The same way, if you want to create RDS, let us go for RDS dashboard. And is under this RDS, we're going to be learning these are all the options and how to create a database and how to use it. The same way, EC2 also. EC2 means what? Elastic Cloud Compute. You know very well, we have discussed what is VPC, what is RDS, what is EC2, we have discussed already. Okay. As of right now, we're going to be focusing on how to create a server in the cloud. Okay, so click on instances. These are all our running instances, which I don't want it. Let it be terminate. Terminate is nothing but what? Delete, shut down. I want to create freshly a server. Okay, so how to create? How exactly we can able to create a server? Server is just like your laptop, as we have discussed already. Which are all the components available in your laptop? The same components we are gonna be using. Which are all the components available? The same components we are gonna be using in our server also, but naming conventions are different. Naming conventions are different. But let me show you comparison, then you can understand. So please, which are all the components available? Which are all the components available in your laptop? The same components we are going to be using in our server also. Sorry, man. But in a laptop, we calling as an operating system. But in server, AMI. Here is a CPU. Here is a instance type. Here is a hard drive. Here is a EBS. Here is a network card. Here is a elastic IP. Here is a firewall. Here is a network security group. Here is a RAM. Here is a RAM. The naming conventions are different, but we are gonna be using same type of thing. Got it very clearly. So let us try to create a server with help of the same components. How? Please let it be search for what? EC2. After successfully sign up and sign in, please be search for what? EC2. Click on EC2. Click on running instance. Click on running instance. Click on launch instance. Instance is equal to the server. Please keep in your mind. So instance is nothing but a server. But in AWS, the terminology instance, but our understanding is server. Click on instance. Launch means what? Create a server. So how many servers you want? One, two, 3,000, 10,000, 1 lakh, as much as anything. How many servers you want? Those many numbers, please be keep here. But please be keep only one server at a time. Don't go for beyond that. Okay? Because if it will affect the cost. What are the server name? Yeah, we can make it as a web server. We can make it as an application server. We can make it as a database server. We can make it as a proxy server, anything. But today I want to make it as what exactly? Web server. What is the name of the server? Please be declared. Once if it is declared, which operating system is you are gonna be choosing? Maybe you can choose. We can choose Ubuntu Linux, Red Hat Linux, Windows operating system, or Mac. Choice is yours based on requirement. We're gonna be choosing. But today I'm gonna be choosing Ubuntu server. Please be select Ubuntu. Once if it is select Ubuntu, once if it is select Ubuntu, Once if it is select Ubuntu, please be choose T2 micro. It has instance type. It has instance type as what exactly? T2 micro. It has one core CPU, 1 GB RAM. By choosing these two T2 micro, this T2 micro, one important point I want to tell you. This T2 micro is a 750 hours free per every month. By helping of this, we can able to practice entire DevOps and AWS. And so we're gonna be using PEM file. It's like a password. So we can able to getting into the server with help of password or not. Without password, we can able to getting into your laptop. Am I right? The same way here also password is just like your PEM file. Either you can able to use an existing PEM file or else you can able to create a new PEM file. So if you are a first time, definitely need to create a new PEM file. Click on create. My a key. What is the date for today? 06 January 26. With help of this PEM file name, if it is click on, if it is click on create, automatically the PEM file will be downloaded here. Once if it is download, please be secure PEM file. If you lose this PEM file, that means you're gonna be losing your server also. And if it is scroll down, if it is scroll down, please be choose SSH and HTTP. SSH means what? We can able to access We can able to getting into the server with help of SSH. Like RDP. In Windows environment, we have RDP remote desktop, the same way. By using HTTP, we can access the web server over internet from anywhere in the world. By using 8 GB of hard disk, okay, we can able to create a server. So which are all the components, same like your laptop, but naming convention different. Click on launch instance. Automatically the server will be created, am I right? Is our server is successfully created? Is our server is successfully created? Is this? Is it pending? Is it creating or no? Yeah. But my question is very clear. What is a cloud computing? What is a cloud computing? So AWS expand infrastructure in a region wide, like Mumbai, Ohio, California, Oregon. Okay. So in each and every region, dividing into the availability zones. So for example, in this Ohio region, so totally we have a three zones. Means what? Three data center. One A, two B, two C. Maybe zone is nothing but a data center as of right now. So whatever we created server, the server is located in US. One of the data center name called 2A. In the data center, we have successfully created, and this we are controlling over internet from a laptop. Is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing or not? Tell me. Yes. Is it clear? And one more question: if you want to buy a laptop, how much time it will take? Minimum 1 day, even online also. 1 day, even offline. But tell me, if you want to buy a server, how much time it will take? Couple of days, couple of weeks also. But one more question: without paying, can able to get it anything? 100% amount we need to pay it, either from the laptop or for buying your server also. Clear all of you. But did I pay anything here? Nothing. I didn't pay any single rupee. But still get it. But how much time it taken? Around maybe 3 to 4 minutes only. Maximum 1 minute. We can able to get whatever the server we wanted, and based on usage, we're gonna be parent. Is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. So I hope each and every student understand very clearly. And any questions, please, for today's session. Tomorrow we're gonna be continue how to use the service, how to we can able to deploy applications. We're gonna be start understanding by tomorrow sessions. Okay, so tomorrow onwards we're gonna be start our regular sessions. So that's it, guys, please, for today. So we'll be continue by tomorrow. Any questions, please, you can
Yeah,
talk to me also.
so this like AWS I have installed, so it is free for 6 months, no? But
6 months only. Yes, true. It is changed. Actually, recently changed. Up to the last 2 months onwards, 12 months is free, but it is changed to the 6 months. Yes, Govind. Kumar.
yeah.
Yes, true. Yeah. Any other questions, please, regarding AWS, DevOps, course, content, whatever may be? Any questions? You can ask me in the chat box also. Okay.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sir, please repeat what is the cloud computing?
Very simple, Andy. So, very simple. What is the cloud computing? So, for example, if you want to buy a, if you want to deploy a Flipkart kind of application, assume. So, if you want to do your own, whatever infrastructure is required, whatever infrastructure is required, it's required servers, network, storage, database. These are all infrastructure is required. Got it.
Yes.
These are all infrastructure is required. Not this one second. What required? Servers are required. Network is required. Majorly, I'm talking about majorly. Database is required. Storage is required. So if you want to buy and maintain your own, it is very difficult. It is a huge cost for you. Instead of buying your own as a businessman, as a business owner, for maintaining a Flipkart kind of applications, instead of buying your own data center, so just go for rental based. Got it very clearly. For example, how many companies we have in the world? For each and every company, their own data center is not possible. It is very huge cost also. It will affect revenues also, the profits also. Instead of that, if they go for rental based, it's very easy to do that. Instead of maintaining, buying your own, those servers, whatever infrastructure is required, the company is going to the rental based. They are go for like AWS, they go for Azure. From that cloud providers, they can able to get the infrastructure. So we can able to use those infrastructure based on usage. We're gonna pay rent. Got it very clearly. And for example, let's say Srinivas. So you want to go to the railway station. For example, you want to go to the railway station by car. You want to go by car. That is your requirement. So here is in front of two options. First option is so buying a new car or else book a rental car. Just for reaching a railway station, are you buying a new car or a book a Wala cab within by opening mobile and book a Wala cab and within 10 minutes getting a car and reach your railway station, whatever tariff you can pay it. Okay. In this example, just replace with an application, replace the server. Okay, for deploying our application, whatever infrastructure, the lakhs of crores or rupees, not required invest, not required. Getting into the cloud, whatever tariff, and we can able to get it, and based on usage, we're gonna be parent. Clear? So we'll do the subscription model. We get a server as a rental based. This is the whole story of cloud. Srinivas, got it?
Yes, sir.
Don't afraid. This is built for me, but not for you. Okay, 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 fine. Okay, any other questions, please? Still?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you. Yeah. So, guys, please, we'll continue by tomorrow, same time, same link. Tomorrow onwards, we're gonna be start our regular class. Okay, great. Thank you.